I've never had a 7-minute connection flight. I've never slept at an airport. So, here we are. This is gonna be a funny week. It's off to a great start. I'm supposed to have 3 flights today that are probably not gonna happen. I'm probably gonna sleep in Vienna at the airport, something I've never done so far. But we are headed for Switzerland. This is our final destination, and I'm gonna be volunteering for a week. I'm coming 3 days early. I'm gonna visit around. I'm gonna take you with me. I'm gonna go in the Alps if we can get to Switzerland first, of course. And yeah, back when I was in 11th grade, I won a scholarship and studied at a private American high school. And the same organization that did that exchange program for me is now doing another one. And the new students are going to have an orientation week, and I'm going to go and I'm going to help a little bit with whatever they need help with. So it's basically going to be voluntary work, and I'm super excited. It's a great opportunity for me to give back to this community, and I think that in general, like, doing voluntary stuff is fun. More people should do things for the sake of doing things, not for the sake of the monetary value that is attached to those things, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm super excited, but I was supposed to have a flight to Frankfurt, from Sofia to Frankfurt, or to Munich, I don't remember, and then from Munich to Geneva. But now, my flight got cancelled, and I just figured out like a couple of hours ago, which was great. And then I got rebooked through, it was very funny, I got rebooked through Vienna, and then I was supposed to like land in Vienna and then take off the next morning. And in the middle, like, it was like a couple of hours that you can't even like go to the hotel, and then you have to come back. It's like basically like for 2 or 3 hours. So I basically was planning to stay at the airport, and then I called these guys from Lufthansa. By the way, like, Lufthansa, not respectable, definitely not respectable, definitely do not recommend. And anyhow, like, they rebooked me through, I'm now supposed to go to Vienna, and my original flight was supposed to have taken off 2 minutes ago, and I was supposed to land in Vienna, and then my next flight was supposed to take off 30 minutes after. That was to then Munich. Then I had to fly from Munich to Geneva. So it was basically like a, and now I'm gonna have like 7 minutes in between the 2 flights. So we'll see if that is gonna work. I've never had a 7-minute connection flight, but I guess we'll see. I don't know. I'm either gonna do it or I'm gonna sleep at the airport. I guess we're gonna figure out. And then another thing that happened to me, I tried to catch the previous flight. So the plane is right behind me. It's like right there. I came here, and the previous flight was supposed to like take off 1 hour before I got here. But when I got here, it was still here. So I was like, I need to get on that plane. And I tried everything to get on the plane. I asked like everybody that I could find that works here at the airport. I was like, I need to get on that plane. They're like, you can't do it. I was like, at least I tried. But yeah, I was planning to get on that first plane, so that I can get in Vienna on time. No success so far. We'll see. So we've landed in Austria, in Vienna, and it's super funny because of course I missed my flight, or I thought I've missed my flight because my flight was delayed by an hour, and then we land here. And just before landing, the cabin crew guy comes to me and says, I've got great news for you. I was like, oh really? What so? And then he was like, this plane is gonna go to Munich, which is where I'm going. And I was like, what? So we're not actually landing in Austria? And then he was like, no, of course we're landing in Austria, but we're gonna land in Austria and then we're gonna go straight back to Munich. Not back to Munich, but we're gonna go to Munich. I was like, okay, should I get off? And he was like, yeah, you get off and then you get on. And I was like, that's funny. I've never flown the same plane twice before. I was like, can't I just stay here? Like, why do I have to go out? And he was like, it's just procedure. But it was very funny. And now my other plane is late by an hour, which means that I'm gonna miss my 3rd connection for today, because I'm supposed to have 3 flights, unless the other flight is also delayed by an hour and a half, which I doubt very much. But I guess we're gonna see what's gonna happen. It's super funny. I was like, can't I just stay here, guys, and take the next flight tomorrow morning instead? But I guess that's not possible, so we're gonna be flying to Munich now in 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes, 10 minutes probably until boarding. So it's 10 o'clock already. I'm probably gonna get to Geneva in the middle of the night. But yeah, we'll see. So, here we are. I have landed in Munich, and now I'm gonna be sleeping at the airport. When I landed, my flight had departed 10 minutes ago, and I went to the customer service agent, whoever, and she said, "Do you have your boarding pass with you?" I said, "Yes, I do." And I give her my boarding pass. And then she's like, "I can rebook you, but I can't book you into a hotel. I can book you a flight for tomorrow morning, but I can't book you a hotel. You need to go to the service center." So I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then she books me and she's like, "I'm literally booking you at the last available flight for tomorrow, at the last available seat. If you had gone anywhere else, somebody else would have booked this slot." So I'm like, thank God. And then what do I do now? And then she's like, "You can book your own hotel and we're going to give you a refund, or you can go to the service center." And the funny thing is, I don't have money in my card. Everything I brought is like, I didn't bring money in my card because I thought I would never use it and I would never need it. So I technically have money, but it's like I can't use it. It's it's so funny. And then I go to the service center and there is 250 people waiting on queue to be helped. Apparently, I don't know what happened to this company like Lufthansa. This is scandalous. Like, apparently every second flight got cancelled today, so there were like hundreds of people. I should have taken videos, but it doesn't even stop there. It's like, I go there and I'm like, it's not gonna happen. By the time I get accommodated, it's gonna be the morning and I will need to take off. And then somebody comes and says, every hotel in Munich, not Frankfurt, I'm in Munich. Every hotel in Munich has been booked out. 900 hotels have been fully booked out. And I'm like, this is a joke. And then they tell me, you can either get a blanket, sleep here, or you can book your own hotel, get taxi, we're gonna pay for everything. Like, you're gonna pay for it, we're gonna refund you. I'm like, I don't wanna do it, but like, sure. So it's 11, it's already getting like, it's already like 11. And then I'm trying to book, but I don't have money. So I need to call my buddies. And I'm like, guys, I need money. And then like one of my best buddies is like trying to send me money. And then it fails, the transaction, it just fails. And I'm like, this is obnoxious. This is like getting into it. Like, and then he's like, I'm gonna send you money. And I'm like, okay. I'm walking out of the airport, going through security, and I'm just literally like passing the signs that say no re-entry. I'm like, I don't need to re-enter. I'm gonna book a hotel. It's fine. And I go, and what happens is my friend can't send me money. Apparently Revolut just blocks, just something like it shuts down. And then the bank system, like his bank account, also shuts down. It's the same bank I'm using. I'm trying to log into my account, shut down. And I'm like, this is a joke. It's just like, this is not real. It can't be happening. Not everything all together. This is like, if it were a movie, it would not have been possible. So I'm like, I need to close the phone. I need to just close so that I can start calling other friends so that they can send me money. And then I call my mom, and she's like, I can't send you that much money. Like, I need it for something else. And I'm like, sure, I'm gonna like send it back. Then she's like, okay, I'm gonna send you money. And then she sends me money. And then I'm at the same time, like, I'm waiting to book a hotel that's like 25 kilometers away, like the closest hotel. I'm going in and I'm like booking it, and then it says, somebody just booked this place. And I'm just sitting at the screen and I'm looking at it and I can't believe it. This can't really be happening to me. And then I try to start searching for other hotels, but all of them are like above 150 euros, and all of them are like 50 kilometers away, 40 kilometers away, like obnoxious, like another country kilometers away. I'm like, this is not happening. Like, what is going on? What's happening with this day? And then I find another hotel, and it's like 70 euro, and it says superb, and I'm like, I'm just booking this. And I'm booking it, and then I realize it's like 40 kilometers away, and I've paid for it already, and it's 40 kilometers away. It's 11:30. I've called 5 friends. One of them, I've woken up. They're super like worried what's happening. And I'm like, it's fine, I got the money. And then she's like, like my friend, she's like, okay, thank you, like keep me posted. And then I booked this hotel, and I'm like, this is 40 kilometers away, like I can't possibly. But they're like, you're gonna get vouchers, like we can pay for like the taxi. And I go and I ask the taxi driver, it's like 40 minutes away, how much money would it cost to get there? He's like, it's gonna be 105 euros one way. And I'm like, I don't have that much money yet. Like, I asked for more money so that I can pay for like anything outstanding, but I didn't ask for that much. It's like 2 ways. My round trip is gonna be like 200 euros, and like Lufthansa is gonna pay for it, but who cares? It's like 45 minutes away one way. It's already 11:30. I can't get there in time for check-in, and by the time I'm there, I would have like 3-4 hours of sleep, and then I have to take a taxi back. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get taxi because it's like in a little town in the middle of nowhere, and it's like, I don't even know if I'm gonna get taxi back in time for my flight, which is like 10 a.m. next morning. And so I'm like, I'm just gonna sleep at the airport. And then I go back and I'm like, I wanna go through security. And then they're like, you can't go through security. It's closed. And I'm like, no way. I'm like, what do I do? And they're like, we're gonna pay for your taxi. I'm like, I don't care if you're gonna pay for my taxi. I don't wanna get there anymore. I just wanna sleep. And then they're like, you can't go through security. I'm like, is it safe for me to like sleep with my luggage here? They're like, no, like something could happen to it. And I'm like, so what should I do? Like, I'm not gonna get refunded for my stay in Switzerland that I'm losing tonight. Like, it's my night of sleep there is like burning, my booking. I'm not gonna sleep at a hotel, and there is nothing I can do about it. And I'm like, look at me, like an entrepreneur doesn't matter, from Bulgaria. And it's like nothing can, like you can't do anything to. So I'm like, okay, looking at it from a positive angle, I've never slept at an airport. This is gonna be my first night sleeping at an airport, and I'm gonna have the best time, I'm sure. Just the best night in my life. If I had planned this, if this were a movie, it couldn't have gone like this. Not even in a movie. And so my plan was to do a video of everything, like of of the whole weekend and then to do another video over the week. But this story alone is like, it's worth its own video. So it's like, I'm gonna update you on my journey in Switzerland in the next video. So if you want to see it, like, you need to subscribe to my channel and wait for another week. But I promise you it's gonna be epic. If this is what you've seen so far, the rest of it is definitely gonna be epic. So like this video for some support, so that I know that at least sleeping at the airport was worth it. Tag your friends down below. Send this video to a friend. If this has ever happened to you, please tag me down in the comments. Let me know how it went, what you did, etc. Follow me on social media, and I will see you in the next video.